Mm, I had to get that yawn out, but thank you for tuning in. My name is Judas, and welcome to my channel. And today I'm playing Mothman 1966. It's kind of like a visual novel type thing. It's a little bit more interactive, but it has a couple stories in it, and the graphics are made to look like the old computer graphics from the 80s, early 90s. And I'm really excited to share this with you. It's something that I found on sale on at Steam for like $5.88 right now. And today is December the 8th, but I'm not sure how long the sale goes on. So if it's something you'd like to pick up, I highly encourage you to do so. Also, I do video game giveaways, and if uh, if you'd like to win a copy of Metro on Steam, just pop into the comment section and let me know your favorite cryptid. Mine, of course, is Mothman, but I know there's some fans out there of Bigfoot, the Chupacabra, Yeti, and other ones. So let's pop in the comments, and I'll whoever's in the comments, I'll raffle it out and give you a Steam code. But without further ado, let's get into Mothman. Who are we gonna be first? Oh, we're gonna be Holt. This is the Holt chapter, baby. Hmm. Hmm. 3 red and 5 black in the discard pile. Hmm. Of the 6 cards face up on the counter, 2 are red and 4 are black. So 5 in all, and 9 black. You have no more moves, so you have to bet now. Let's go for the red card. With so many black cards drawn, it feels natural to choose red. Numbers should be on your side. Even though you've already chosen, you decide to stay away from the counter. You can't bear losing again. You think of your grandma, Elsie, trying to win at solitaire for over 60 years. You take a deep breath and keep sweeping. Elsie's been paralyzed from the waist down since she was 21. Your mom was only 2 months old. The winter Elsie taught you to play solitaire. Your parents and sister had been dead for almost a year, and you had already begun to forget their faces. Although you cook for her, do her laundry, battle, and even address her, it still feels like she's the one taking care of you. You close your eyes and almost feel Elsie stroking your hair. You're 11 years old again, kneeling next to her bed, crying your heart out. Suddenly the bell rings and you feel an invisible force trying to drag you into the present. Those fucking kids. The first sprite is followed by 2 more. They step on the hose and activate the bell for a second and third time. You don't know what comes over you, but you yell some things at them that you're too ashamed to remember. You justify yourself thinking that they might be the ones who got into your garage that night and stole some parts off the replica machine gun you're building. You won't let anyone mess with your project. The Winnin steam machine gun is the jewel of your collection. These kids yell at you, old freak, and laugh, sheltered by the distance. Deep down you know that it can't be them. How would they know which parts of the machine gun were worth stealing? Anyway, the guard dogs being brought over in a few days, and you'll be able to stop worrying. Let me check the hose. You think about what someone told you at the bar and replacing the hose with a thicker one so that it could only be activated by the weight of the car. And what happens if the kids jump with their bikes and land on top of the hose with one of the wheels, you asked. Kids are always going to find some way to bust your balls, they replied. Let's go back in. You try to calm down. You look at the shelves and think of the solitaire your grandma taught you. Your grandma always said that everyone has their place in the world, and that people keep dancing around it without ever reaching it. To win this solitaire, you have to stop dancing. You know that the chances of winning are incredibly low, almost zero. You can't bring yourself to turn over the next card and decide to start sorting the shelves instead. Doing a simple job builds your self-confidence and provides you with some illusion of control. I guess we need to replace the bottles in the boxes. Line them up. Okay. Let's get the can. Place it from the middle shelf. Boom. Okay, that was simple enough. That was not how I stocked them. The cans are in the middle. Oh. Is the card going to be red? You need it to be red. Suddenly the air seems heavy and you find it a bit difficult to breathe. 3 men in black are staring at you. Through the window you see a black Cadillac by the pump. Yes, Holt says. You wish you'd asked them how they got into the station without you hearing the door open, or how they left the car there without the bell ringing. But that trembling yes was the only thing you managed to utter. The moose. The moose? After a few seconds of not receiving any response, you decide to break the silence. You bought a woman a whiskey. You don't know if it's the right move, but you try to relax and be more friendly. Do you know of a more effective way to socialize? You told her the dream about your grandma. A chill runs through your body. It's been a few weeks since that night. And even though you had a good time with Martha and have no regrets, something about the way these men in black ask their questions makes you uneasy. What do you want to know? Granny in the forest. One of the men farther back lets out a cracking noise. You look at him believing he's laughing, but the man in black's expression doesn't change. No one answers. It's like they are waiting for another response. Okay, I'll tell you about my dream. My grandma has been bedridden for over 60 years, but in the dream I saw her running through the woods. Start from the beginning. And don't admit any details. I don't know why I say his dialogue like the Undertaker. You don't know if it's the way they look at you or because of a certain authority in their voice, but you tell them everything about the dream. 5 or 6 weeks ago, you woke up in the middle of the night certain that something had happened to your grandma. You ran up to her room and at least Elsie wasn't in bed. The window was wide open. You ran to it and saw something walking through the trees. It was her, and she was holding a rifle, the kind your ancestors would have carried in the Civil War. You tried to call out to her. Your grandma started running and shot 2 or 3 times into the blackness of the forest. You were about to go down to find her when a winged figure with glowing red eyes appeared in the front of the window and screamed. You stumbled backwards, and after hitting your head on the bedpost, you lost consciousness. You woke up in your bed and remembered the dream almost instantly. You went up the stairs 2 at a time and opened the door to her room. Your grandmother slept peacefully. On the bedside table was a glass of milk you bring her every night and the deck of cards she uses to play solitaire. During the days that followed, you tried to convince yourself that it had all been a dream, even though you couldn't explain where the little stitches at the base of your skull had come from. After a few seconds, one of the men in black speaks again. The spots on her legs predate her birth, Holt. What is he talking about? Is he referencing to the dozens of moles on your grandma's legs? What do they mean by saying those spots predate her birth? Elsie always makes the same joke when you sponge her cows. Be thankful that you have to clean my legs and not my grandfather's. According to what she told you, her granddad had been shot dead by an experimental weapon early in the Civil War when his legs were ripped to shreds. The Winnin's steam gun, son, a machine gun that doesn't appear in any book. You think about the replica you are putting together in the workshop and you wonder what if it was those men in black who had stolen the pieces. You're not telling anyone else about this visit, Holt. You start to complain when one of the men in black picks up a card from the counter. The top card of the deck. The crunch horrifies you. The teeth of the man in black seem to tear more than simply just paper. Desperate, you throw yourself under the counter to look for the card. Your heart is pounding. You look out the window and you don't see the Cadillac. You walk to where the car was parked a few moments ago. You step on the hose and the bell rings. What the fuck? Jack of diamonds. Red. Knew it. You think about the edge of the men in black tore off. You think about the edge one of the men in black tore off. And remember the noise he made when he chewed on it. Was it a threat? A warning? You wonder if you should tell your grandma everything that happened or just keep your mouth shut. And keep playing solitaire with a marked card. Interesting. And that was the prologue. It looks like we are going to chapter 1 next with Lee. But this has been Mothman. And I'm having some fun with the series. I'm definitely going to break this up into different little parts. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna label that as the prologue. Let me just widen everything here. So like I said before, I'm going to be dropping a Steam code into this video description, but I'm also having a Steam game giveaway for the Metro series. So get in the comments and let me know your favorite cryptid. Thank you for joining. If you watch my stuff, I'm so thankful for anyone who tunes in. It's honestly like Christmas anytime I get a new subscriber or a like or a comment or any type of feedback. Just trying to do shit that makes people happy and have like wholesome content and community, and thanks everyone who enables that, because I really appreciate you. Without further ado, I guess I'll sign off with this video and start making the next one. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.